Episode 5: The Whispering Woods and the Hidden Trial. The morning after Kaito and Elira completed their first guild quest, the entire village seemed to buzz with excitement. Word traveled fast, especially news that involved magic, sparks, and a young boy who had surprised everyone. Kaito didn't consider himself special, but the village's warm smiles that day made something inside him feel wonderfully alive. It wasn't pride, it was belonging. But he didn't know that destiny had already planted the next step of his journey right in front of him. It happened early in the day, just as Kaito was finishing his morning chores. While he swept the front yard of his home, the ground trembled softly. Then a soft glow fell over him. A hooded figure stepped out from behind one of the tall old trees. Kaito froze, not out of fear, but out of recognition. It was the same old mage who had visited the village years ago, the one who had watched him with mysterious eyes. The villagers called him Master Aaron, a wandering sage who appeared only when fate demanded it. "Ah," the mage said, voice aged like old parchment. "You've grown well, boy. And your flames have awakened earlier than expected." Elira, who had come running after hearing voices, skidded to a stop beside Kaito. "Master Aaron, why are you here?" The mage stroked his long silver beard, leaning on his wooden staff. Because the winds carried whispers of a young mage whose spirit shone bright enough to rattle the forest spirits awake. Kaito blinked. "Forest spirits?" Aaron nodded. "Yes, and they want to meet the one whose magic trembled the woods last night." Kaito's heart skipped. "They want me?" Aaron's smile was slow and knowing. "Don't worry, it's not a punishment. It's an invitation." The mage guided them toward the east, beyond the fields and river, toward a forest none of the villagers ever dared to approach. Legend said the trees here spoke when the wind blew, carrying secrets and warnings. Some stories said the forest held ancient guardians who watched over magic users. As Kaito stepped inside, he felt it immediately. A gentle hung under his feet, like the earth was alive and greeting him. He came back to the capital when the rest of the world found him. The deeper they walked, the more unusual things became. Trees with glowing veins, fireflies that shimmered in strange colors, leaves that drifted upward instead of down. Elira whispered, "Kaito, I think this place is alive." "It is," Aaron replied. "These woods are older than kingdoms. They recognize potential, and they test it." Kaito swallowed. "Test? I didn't agree to any test." Aaron chuckled softly. "Destiny rarely asks permission." After nearly an hour of walking, the trees parted, revealing a circular clearing. In the center stood ancient stones arranged like a ring. Symbols glowed faintly on them. Symbols Kaito strangely understood, almost as if something inside him whispered their meanings. "This," Aaron said, "is the circle of spirits. Step inside, Kaito." Kaito hesitated only a moment. Then, he stepped in. The moment his foot touched the center, the light on the stones ignited. Bright, warm, swirling with colors. The air vibrated. A soft voice echoed around him. "Child of courage, child of two worlds." Elira gasped. "Cheese, share. What is that?" Aaron closed his eyes as if paying respect. Kaito stood still, heart pounding. "What? Who's speaking?" The voice grew clearer, like a breeze made of words. "We are the ancient guardians, watchers of magic, protectors of balance. Your mana awakened the slumbering spirits of this forest. Now, we must see your heart." Kaito barely knew how to answer. "See my heart?" Yes. A beam of light descended on Kaito, soft yet powerful. The warmth wrapped around him like a gentle embrace. Then, Suddenly, the ground cracked, the light twisted, and the clearing around him vanished. Kaito found himself standing in a strange space, an endless field of floating lights and swirling mist. The sky above was neither day nor night. It felt like a dream made real. The spirits' voices surrounded him again. Kaito, show us the strength that guided your past and the kindness that shaped your soul. Kaito breathed deeply. If this is a test, then I'll face it. From the mist, shapes formed, shadowy figures resembling monstrous wolves. Their growls shook the air. Their eyes glowed like embers, but Kaito didn't summon his sword immediately. He listened, because the spirits had said, "Show us your heart." The wolves pounced. Kaito dodged, rolling to the side, grabbing his wooden practice sword. It wasn't real, but it felt real enough. A wolf lunged. Kaito struck, not to kill, but to block. His movements were shaky at first, but slowly he found rhythm. His past life reflexes, the ones from gym classes, self-defense lessons, and the desperate moments of life, merged with the training he had received in this world. Yet the wolves kept coming. Kaito stepped back, panting. They're endless. Not endless, the spirits whispered. They are reflections of your fears. Fears. One wolf stepped forward, larger, darker, more defined than the others. Kaito immediately knew what fear it represented. The fear of failing. The fear of not belonging. The fear of being powerless to protect those he cared for. Kaito tightened his grip on the sword. I'm not running. He charged. The wolf met him halfway. Claws swiped. Kaito blocked. Sparks flew. The wolf growled, its voice echoing like thunder. You are small, Kaito responded through clenched teeth. But my will isn't. He swung, channeling magic, not consciously, but through instinct. Blue light wrapped around his wooden sword, turning it almost like steel. With one final strike, he hit the wolf squarely in the chest. Light burst outward. The wolf dissolved, the mist faded, and the clearing returned. Kaito knelt on the ground, breathing heavily. Elira dashed to his side, helping him stand. Kaito, are you okay? What happened? Eren watched silently, his eyes full of something like pride. The spirits' voices echoed softly one last time. Your courage is true, your heart is gentle, and your spirit burns bright. A ball of light floated down, settling on Kaito's chest. As it absorbed into him, warmth spread through his body, a new kind of warmth, deeper than magic, deeper than mana. A blessing. We grant you the Whispering Bond, a gift that lets you sense danger, feel hidden magic, and speak with the ancient woods. Kaito blinked. You're giving this to me? Use it wisely, young one, for your journey has only begun. The light faded. The stones dimmed. The forest grew quiet. Master Aaron stepped forward, placing a hand on Kaito's shoulder. The spirits rarely choose anyone. You have a path ahead of you, one filled with challenge and miracles. Kaito looked down at his hands, feeling the lingering warmth. It felt like they could see everything in me. They did, Aaron said gently, and they accepted you. Elira smiled brightly, her amber eyes sparkling. Kaito, you did something amazing again. I knew you would. He laughed softly. I didn't even know what I was doing. But your heart did, Aaron replied, and soon enough, the world will know as well. As they walked back through the Whispering Woods, Kaito noticed something incredible. The trees seemed to whisper softly whenever he passed, as if greeting him like an old friend. It was the first time he truly felt it. not just belonging.
But purpose. A path of his own. A destiny waiting for him just beyond the horizon. And Kaito, reborn, blessed and brave, was finally ready to step toward it.
Stay tuned for the next episode. How did you like this story? Please like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback will motivate us to bring you more inspiring stories.